Hey, what's up guys? So look, I'm back. Okay, I'm back with another video. Thanks for coming to my channel. This is LA The Life, Latoya Abram YouTube channel. And on this channel, you're gonna get a lifestyle. So that means lifestyle and everything else in between. And look, there's a crisis going on right now. The IRS has already, as of today, laid off 7,000 employees. And so I've been putting out videos to help anyone that may have been affected by that, or even if you have not been affected and maybe you're looking for a new career or you're looking for a job. I've been posting videos on how to start a career that does not require a college degree. So make sure that you go check out my playlist because there are a few videos in there, some that you can start to do the application process tonight, and by tomorrow I'll be able to go out and earn income. Okay, and so what I want to be talking about today is it is in regards to one of the videos that I put out. So let me go ahead and just say this: if this is your first time to my channel, please make sure that you subscribe, that you like, you comment, and please share, because someone is looking for a job and someone is going to need this. They laid off 7,000 employees at the IRS today, and looking by next week, they're moving so fast. I think an additional 8,000 will be laid off. So we're gonna get into like what's going on over there. Let me see if I got some power over there, and then this is gonna be like a sequel to one of the other videos that I posted as far as teaching about careers that you can work. So far I've been talking about notary. I've also been talking about field inspector. A lot of people, like a lot of these things that I've been talking about, like I would say two out of three of them, a lot of people, they overlook, okay? I didn't think about it. I've heard of it before, but it's like nothing I thought I would be interested in to even try to get information about. And then one day I got the info and I was like, what? You say, what? You mean to tell me what? I said, oh, I want all in. So, okay, so if you're a field inspector, what you basically do is get like, it's contract work. It can be with a real estate company. It can be with a construction company. And so they would give you different assignments to go out and take pictures of the property. So you would take pictures of the exterior as well as the interior. And you may be required to like drain a water tank or maybe put locks on a property, and people were making anywhere from $20 to $260 doing that. But if you want to take it a notch up, you can go ahead and get your Notary Public Commission license, and that will help you to be able to get better contracts where you wouldn't really have to necessarily go out and do field inspector work. You would be signing documents, legal documents. So it could be custody, immigration, maybe someone just purchased a home and they need a notary. It can be court order for a divorce. It's like a wide range. So, and the money is even more when you do that. So in order for you to do that, you want to make sure you get the notary, okay? And so every state is different. I talked about this already. Every state is different. Different requirements are set. And so I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I did a video talking about notary public commissions for the state of Georgia. And I also read off like what some of the requirements were. And I did say in the video that that was from September 2024. So I just recently found out because I went and applied for my notary license and there has been some changes. So I said I had to get on here and do an update on this video because I don't want to be putting out stuff and y'all looking at like, oh, I thought she said no. So this is an update and it just changed because I wasn't in that lane at the time. I found out when I had to go apply. So I want to talk about, let me see. Give me a second, y'all. I should have been ready, huh? All All right, we ain't gonna be too caught up in here because I'm trying to keep y'all here. Oh, I gotta put this Wi-Fi on. So let me make sure this is connected. Connect, because wasn't none coming up. So, okay, as I was doing my application and reading things, I ended up finding out that some things in Georgia have changed, okay? Okay. All right, they have changed some things, so I'm about to get ready to get into it. I'm trying to find what I had seen earlier about them laying off 7,000 employees at the IRS. And the reason why I'm interested is because I am a professional tax preparer. I'm a truck driver as well as a professional tax preparer. And right now I'm focusing more on tax preparation. Last week I was fired from the trucking company that I was doing contract work with, and it was a blessing in disguise. I was not sad, just more so like, okay, I need to start looking for something else in between while I'm doing taxes. But anyway, y'all got me here. We're gonna talk about Notary Public Commission for the state of Georgia. So as of January 1st, 2025, they have changed the requirements. So before January, it was that if you were a Georgia resident, it was not required for you to take training. It was not a requirement. But now, as of January 1st, 2025, they do require that you take training before actually applying for the license. So before you can even do the application, you have to take classes for it. But guess what? I'm gonna let y'all know where you can take the classes at. They will allow you to take the classes before you actually apply, and it's for free. Some people charge, okay, and it's for free. I'm gonna let y'all know what website to go to, but yeah, check that out. I was like, oh, it's something else I'm not thinking right now. There's something else that they had changed that okay, so the second thing they changed as well, it wasn't a requirement that you keep records of documents that you sign. Now it is a requirement, so you will have to have a journal or a record keeping book when you're signing documents, and the person will have to present identification. You cannot do notaries for yourself, and it also lets you know too, like when you're almost towards the end of taking the course, that you must let people know. Especially if you like advertising, like radio, ad, Google, social media, wherever you may be promoting, you have to put in there that you are not a licensed attorney and you cannot give legal advice. And it was something else. I think you have to put like your notary public commission's number, because you get like a number or something. So you do have to let people know that. But I was just like, okay, but it kind of makes sense though. I mean, it was cool. And obviously when they changed rules, something must have been going on for them to be like, hey, we're gonna have to start requiring that this happens now. So yeah, it used to be, you didn't have to take a course. You didn't have to keep records. They said it's not required, but it was recommended. And just, me personally, because it's a business and my name is attached to it, I would want to record, you know, just to have record keeping for myself, just in case anything may go wrong. Because you can also, if you start as a business, you can also have employees, and they can run off of your notary public commission. But they will still have to follow the same guidelines as you follow, and then your name will still have to be on that stamp because it's your business. But that was interesting. I was just like, oh, okay, well, I'm glad I decided to do the application and get mine. And then when I seen that they said you had to take a course, it was like, no worries, the course is free. I was like, oh, wow, look at God, hallelujah. Okay, and then some of the other requirements with that is that, so every 4 years you will have to do a renewal. 30 days before that renewal date, you will have to take training again. So every time that it's time for you to do a renewal, you will have to retake the courses. And I can't say it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I don't know if it was like 9 courses. It wasn't bad at all. You just gotta read, and that's just like with anything. Like, I'm a truck driver. I had to do a lot of reading within 2 weeks. I had to get that knowledge in because it was a lot that I had to learn. So anyway, you just gotta read. It's not a whole lot of crazy reading, but I think it's necessary, because if you're out here, and it makes sense, the way they offering, I'm just like, okay, this makes sense, it makes sense. Before you step in something, you really want to get like information, right? You don't just want like, oh, okay, I got my notary commission, I'm about to start stamping documents, and then what if you stamp these documents wrongly? So in the course they give you, they let you know like how you're supposed to properly stamp the documents, the supplies that you're supposed to always have on you. They tell you different, like, because every client is going to be different. You may get some clients that are deaf. You may get some clients who cannot see. And if they can't see, you would have to offer a service saying, hey, would you like for me to read this to you? And if they agree, you have to read exactly what's on the document so that that client can understand what is going on. And then once it's, agreed upon, you will stamp. You will also notate in your record keeping that you signed it, but I guess you would say, what did it say? The client was blind, and I did read the complete document. And then once I was finished reading, they agreed for me to stamp. For someone who is deaf, you have to be able to translate what's on that document. Now it says this too, if you cannot, or if it's in a different language that you don't understand, or if it can't be translated, then you can't refuse, you can't sign it. Another thing, what else? It was something else. It was a lot of stuff. I was just like, ooh, I got through it. It wasn't like real crazy though, I have to admit that. It wasn't real crazy. But it gave a lot of information, different codes that you have to know and understand. And it kept reiterating that you want to make sure that you're reading, that you're recording things, as well as no discrimination, not race, religion, or whatever it is. You cannot discriminate against anybody. Make sure that you're speaking with respect to individuals. And think about it, it's a business, so it's just good customer service. So through the course, it's just really teaching you about good customer service and how to treat individuals. What was another one? I'm trying to think what was another one. It was a lot, but it gave a lot of good information for you to know. It even showed a demonstration of how you're supposed to actually stamp the document. Once you stamp it, it showed that you would have to do, well, no, okay, so it showed an example of how you would have to stamp it. Before stamping or notarizing anyone's document, you must, this is an absolutely must, you must ask them for identification, whether it is a ID, identification card, a driver's license, a passport, some form of a document, ID card, they will have to present that. That is illegal. And if you are found to be breaking any of the rules, you can potentially face prison time, jail or prison time, and have felonies if found operating improperly. I was like, okay, this is serious. And obviously, maybe some people must have got in trouble, because why it changes so soon? Like that, when I read that, like the requirements on how to be a notary public, that was September of last year. So they just changed it, but I can't say a lot of things have changed, especially with us having a new president. But however, I think that was because people weren't doing things right. And I tell you, when people can find ways to do things that ain't right, they'll find it. The littlest things that you would think they would bypass, they ain't bypassing it. They ain't bypassing it. So yeah, so those things have been updated. Once again, you can no longer not take courses before applying for the notary public commission, and then you have to keep records, bookkeeping records of each document that you sign. Oh, you have to put, so you got to ask for the identification card. You also have to get the person's name in your record keeping. You're going to put their name, the date that the document signed, what kind of document it was, what was it? Oh, the time. You're going to have to put the time. Yeah, it was like a lot, but not like real bad. Like, you can get it done. You can get it done in 30 minutes to an hour. I say about an hour if you sit there, but depending on how fast you read too. I kind of like had get through like half of it, and I went to sleep because I started late at night. And then when I woke up, I got started, was it like 12 or something, I think? And so I kind of went live and went through it. And then once I got off, I completed it while I was live. I completed it while I was live, and it gave me my certificate. So once you take the course in Georgia, you have to print off that certificate that they give you saying that you did take the course. And after you print that off, then you can go apply for the actual notary public commission license or whatever. You're gonna do the application for that. You can do it online, so you'll fill everything out. Once you're done, make sure you verify all the information. Oh, you will need 2 endorsements, and you must be a resident within Georgia or the bordering states. So I believe the bordering states was Tennessee, was Alabama, it was Florida, and I think South Carolina or North Carolina, one of them. So any of those bordering states, when you apply, and if you come into Georgia to do business, you can do that. That is legal. So just make sure you just, read everything when you're taking the course, because it's going to explain all of that in there. And because I'm a tax professional, I want to say this. So if you are residents in any of those outboarding states, borderlining states, and you actually come and make money here, you will have to pay taxes on it. So when you're filing your taxes and it gets to like the state or federal or whatever, you're going to put that you are a resident of Alabama, but you did work in Atlanta, Georgia. It was on the application, endorsements. You're gonna need 2 endorsements, and they must live in the same county that you live in. You will need their full name. Even if they have a middle name, you're gonna need that. You're also gonna need their phone number, their address, and I guess they will be asking them, do you appear to be a trustworthy person to sign legal documents? So make sure you get somebody that is really rooting for you to win. Not nobody's a hater, okay? Get people to know you, make sure it's somebody that is an honest person too, and get them to be your endorsement. And so once that's done, they're gonna add some more documents on it. And so in the state of Georgia, after you fill out the application, you will have to go to the Superior Court Clerk's office to get an appointment, and it can range anywhere from $40 to $55 just for that, to get the appointment. And then I guess you go from there. So once they set the appointment, they receive your application, it'll take about 10 days for them to process, but it also said it could be before the 10 days. It really doesn't take them too long. And so once you receive a notification that you have been approved, you can start working as soon as that. You can start working, and there's plenty of work online, okay? And then you can sign up. It's like a notary website where you can sign up. You're gonna put in your notary ID number and all of that, and then you'll be able to start getting work and get work online. You can set it up as a business through Google. Make sure you get your LLC or EIN, and then set it up on Google, so when people are searching to get a notary, your stuff will pop up. And so you can either be mobile, go to them, and notarize the documents, or you can also too work online. And so you can do multiple, because you want to make sure you're being busy, making sure that you're making an income that you're looking to make, because there's money in this. And a lot of people didn't know that you can do all this. They just thinking like, oh, I got it. Maybe you're a realtor, or it was somebody else who had it. They did something with the government, they had to get it. not knowing that there are so many different avenues that you can take with this. So I hope this helped. I gave information on Georgia. If you want information on the state that you're at, you have to go. Okay, so you can go through the Secretary of State, or you can put in whatever state you're at. So if it's Texas, put in the Superior Court of Texas clerk office, and something should pop up. Now, when I looked at the Secretary of State here in Georgia to apply, it had nothing on the what is it called? How did I have a brain fog that quick? Oh, Secretary of State. I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm thinking too much. When I went and looked at the Secretary of State in Georgia, I couldn't find it. But when I went to the Superior Court clerks, it was there. So there you have it. All right, that's one. I'll be coming back talking about other things. I'm going to start talking about like social media stuff too. Definitely affiliate marketing, because it is so many opportunities with that as well. And if you just got fired from the IRS, you're gonna have a lot of time on your hands to be able to get out here and do that and get that money. All right, so if it was anything in this video that you like, please make sure you share, you comment. If there's something else that you would like for me to talk about or get information on, please make sure you comment, okay? Once again, I want to give a big thank you to my supporters, because without you guys, I would not be able to keep putting out this content. So when you're watching my videos, you're sharing, you're liking, you comment, that helps me as a creator, and I will be able to continue to put out more videos that can help. The next video is going to be either affiliate marketing, and we're going to start talking back about YouTube, okay? All right, until next time, I see y'all later. God bless. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.